This is not just a bulldozer. It's the world's largest production dozer, the Komatsu D575A-3 Super Dozer. Built to conquer the heaviest earth-moving jobs on the planet, it's powered by a 1,150 horsepower SA12 V170E V12 diesel engine, with 46.3 liters of displacement in dual turbochargers. It weighs over 330,000 pounds, or 150 metric tons, and in Super Dozer configuration, it can push up to 125 cubic yards of material in a single pass. That's more than any other production dozer in history. It stretches over 38 feet in length, stands nearly 16 feet tall, and its blade spans 24 feet wide, standing almost 12 feet high, weighing tens of thousands of pounds on its own. With ground clearance exceeding 28 inches and ground pressure at approximately 23 psi, it was a monster by every measure. Introduced in 2001 as a successor to the D575A-2, only 11 units of the A3 were produced, plus one final custom build in 2012 for Alcoa, Australia, bringing the total to just 12 machines ever made. The D575A-3 wasn't just massive, it was sophisticated. It featured palm command control joysticks for ultra-responsive handling, electronically controlled transmission and torque converter lockup, smooth mode hydraulics, ergonomic cab design, pressurization, climate control, and an onboard monitoring system that tracked performance, diagnostics, and maintenance needs. It replaced entire fleets of smaller machines in open-pit mines, completing tasks 3 times faster, increasing productivity, and reducing cost per cubic meter moved. But the price of dominance was complexity. This machine couldn't be driven on public roads, it had to be fully disassembled for transport into 6 or more trailers. Each piece of blade, ripper, cab, fuel tanks, exhaust stacks had to be shipped separately under special permits, and escorted by convoys, including police, depending on jurisdiction. Reassembly required trained Komatsu engineers, using precise torque specs, hydraulic calibration, and alignment. It could take several weeks to bring the machine back online, making relocation expensive and time-consuming. Its 2,100-liter fuel tank drained fast under load. While it delivered unmatched force, it consumed diesel at an alarming rate. Maintenance was another issue. Parts were niche, mechanics needed specialized tools and training, and downtime meant losing thousands per hour of halted operation. Meanwhile, Caterpillar's D11 gained ground with slightly lower specs, but far better serviceability, logistics, and aftermarket support, making it the preferred choice for many operators. Patriotism and brand loyalty also played a role in North America, where Cat machines dominated. The D575A was seen as a foreign outsider, hard to maintain, and unnecessary for most jobs. Caterpillar's dealer network was massive. Parts were standardized and familiar. Komatsu's machine? Overkill for most use cases. Eventually, emissions regulations sealed its fate. Tier 4 final standards meant Komatsu would have to completely redesign the engine and exhaust systems at great expense, just to keep it legal to sell and operate. With demand shrinking, production costs rising, and alternative dozers catching up in tech and efficiency, Komatsu decided to quietly retire the D575A in 2012 with no grand send-off and no last edition. Today, only a few of these steel titans still operate deep in remote mines. Most have been decommissioned or preserved in museums and scrapyards. But to those who witnessed its fury in action, it was unforgettable, shaking the ground as it tore through rock and soil, faster and more powerfully than anything else on Earth. This wasn't just a machine. It was a monument to what happens when engineering ignores limits and dares to go all in on scale, strength, and spectacle. Even now, in an age of electric automation and emissions optimization, no dozer has matched its raw size or payload capacity. And perhaps, none ever will. This is the story of the Komatsu D575A-3 Super Dozer. A beast forged not for convenience, but to prove what's possible when humans build without compromise. A reminder that some machines move dirt, while others move history.